Hi, I'm Ro, and welcome to my channel, The Tech Fairies. Today's video is going to be about the top 5 Google Chrome extensions for teachers. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to get more of my videos. Let's get started. So the first one that I am a huge fan of is Clipboard History Pro. I am always copying and pasting, going back and copying, and Clipboard History Pro allows you to, like it says here, save every text you have copied. So you would type in Clipboard History Pro, your button here would say Add to Chrome, and then it would appear here. So once I click on it, it lets me know, because I use it quite a bit, that would I like for it to only keep the last 150 records. And I always say yes, because I go over that amount. And just so you know, if you add on this extension to any other account you may have, oops, right here, it will accumulate everything from each account onto this clipboard history. So I've already done that. Here's what I really like. So if there is a link that I am constantly using, I can add it to favorites. Once I add it to favorites, I can no longer delete it unless I unclick the star. So for example, I just pasted in the word subscribe. So I can click on this and select just that one item out of the 150 and either favorite, merge it, export it. I also have 3 dots here that I could send to my mobile device. That's if you have the Pro account, or I can delete it. Another thing that I also like is this is the shortcut here. So I could make this a favorite. I can actually show the entire text. So if I needed to edit the text and add more to it, I can. I also, can show it as a QR code. So maybe this is a link that would be better off being a QR code that I could paste in another doc. And there's my QR code. I can click download. I also can favorite, delete it. I can copy it as well. So I have some other menu options here. I can break the words apart. I can show white space. I can increase the font if I like. So in this case, I don't need it anymore. I can delete it. I can also, again, send it to my mobile phone, and you do need to activate Pro to get these additional features. But know that I have been using this for a really long time, and the free features work well for me. So I'm going to delete that there. So I can also do some bulk selections. So if I click over here, I can say, you know what? I want all of these to be favored, or I need to merge them or export them. In this case, I really don't need any of these on the page here. I'm going to delete. But notice that the item that I did favor, it didn't delete it at all. So I am going to unselect that. Now I can select here and click delete, and it's only going to delete the items that are shown. So this says 25 out of 100. So I can go to the 3 dots here, and I can go to options and backup. And here's where I can change some of these options. So for example, if I go to interface, these are already on default. I don't need any, right now I don't have any need to change those. If I wanted to back up all my clipboard history items, I could. However, this is the area I want. I want to remove items older than 1 hour, 1 minute, several days, weeks, or months. So if you're working on a project and you know that you're copying, pasting quite a bit of items, maybe I want it for a week or so, or a month. In this case, I'm going to change it to hours. I want any item older than 1 hour to be removed. I also want my maximum number of storage items to be 150, but I can change that as well. I can make it small, a smaller amount, or a larger amount. In this case, I'll just stick with the 150. This also goes for your text so that it will not save anything bigger than 500 symbols. This is your character count. So if you are a student or you're a teacher that's writing something and it's going to be quite lengthy, you can decide, hey, I don't want it to save if it goes over 2,000 symbols or words, and then it won't save it. I don't need that. I also like I can sort my items by either date used, so recently used will be on the top, or date created. So I like date used instead. I have the mobile cloud. Against this is only for if you activate the Pro features, where then it is synced through the cloud there for you. You can also enable a lock feature. If you look here, you have an auto lock timer. Again, all of these are activated within the Pro features, a page widget, and then you have other options as well. So I'm just going to click save and close there. So this has been absolutely helpful. I'm going to click here, click delete. I'm going to keep this one here. The other thing I really like is I'm going to go here, and right here where it says tag, I can sort these with tags. So imagine, again, if you are working on a project and I am copying and pasting quite a bit of items, I can create tags. Therefore, it is helpful and lets me know, okay, this item that I have here is directly related to Seesaw. Maybe I can go and I'm working on a Google Doc, and these are the links I'm working on the Google Doc project. I can add those tags in there. One of my favorite tools. The next tool that I really enjoy using is the Emoji Keyboard by Joy Pixels. Now, if you're on a MacBook, you do have your own emojis and symbols here. Although sometimes it's hard to navigate or the windows go away or disappear, I enjoy having this Emoji Keyboard right on my extensions here. So I can go ahead and just copy and paste it. I can either, when I click on it, it's copied here. So I'm going to pull up my item here. Let me exit out of this here, so I can use this as an example. So if I go here to Emoji Clipboard and I want the little hand there, it says copied. I can go over here and paste, and there it is right there. It is transferred in just as text. So I can move my little, oops, where'd he go? Move him over so you know to subscribe. You can put it in a Google Doc, you can put it in a comment, you could throw it in a Google Meet chat. You can use these emojis in anywhere that you can put text. The other thing I like is you can sort, let me type in, there we go, fingers there. So I can sort by skin tone. You have your Joy Pixels are sorted. Let me exit out there. Sorted by your most recent. You have smileys and people. You have animals and nature, food and drink, activity, travel and places, objects and symbols, and lastly, flags. You can also make this wider so it takes up your whole screen. You can also search, and then you have a gear On this gear, you have some options. You have auto copy, so you can copy the emoji to clipboard as you click on them. You have an auto insert. You can change the panel size. Let me make this smaller here. So I can change my icons to small. You can see they look that small. Or I can say normal size or large on there, just to be, it's helpful to see the size, but it's only, you can't make it larger on the text. This is just the icon size within the extension panel. In your recents, you can ask it to display the last 30, 40, or 50. You can also use this keyboard shortcut to open up this panel. Now I'm on a Mac, so it gives me the command option. So if you're on a PC, I'm pretty sure it will be the control button on there. I enjoy using it. It is something that is helpful. I use it in Google Classroom. I use it when I'm giving comments back to my students in emails. It is quite fun to use. All right. The next one here, I devoted an entire video to all the things that Mote voice commenting can do. In fact, today I'm not even going to do it justice, but I will link one of the cards up there for you to click on and watch this video of everything that it can do. What I'm going to show you today is just the very basic on here. So otherwise this video is going to be really long. So it's called Mote, M-O-T-E, voice notes. So if I click to add a comment, you see here I already have it installed. When you go to install this though, it will ask you to refresh everything so that way you can see this little icon here. So the Mote voice notes, when you click on it, will have you record a direction or a comment. So if you're a teacher, you can provide feedback this way to your students, or your students can provide you also with some feedback or let you know what they're struggling on. So I'm going to click done. It's going to then work its magic, and it is going to, I'm going to copy this here. I'm going to copy that. It's going to give you a voice transcript. Now, it's not always the best. It has gotten better, but you can click on edit and you can edit your transcript. On this option here, when I click edit, I can click these three dots and actually download this audio file. So if I download this audio file, Google Slides also has a part where you can import some audio files as well. So the other thing that it will show everything here that you can do is I can see all of this because I have the Mote extension. If your students do not have the Mote extensions, or your colleagues, they will be given a link. You saw that earlier that I copied, and it will look like this, and it will direct them to another page that has my transcription, has my voice note, and again, how you have the ability to download it as well. And if you would like more information on Mote, please see my video. All right. The next one, number 4, is the one-click QR code generator. This one I absolutely love. So I am here on this website, and sometimes if you're working with younger students or students that have special needs, or it's just easier to add onto your slide if you're doing a presentation, you can create a QR code of any website that you are on. So I would like to create a QR code of this Chrome Web Store extension. I'm going to click on the icon right here, and now it not only has given me the image, I can save that image, I can copy that image directly, and it's given me the link as well. So there are many times where I put a QR code in either for parents as communication. They can use just their camera app on their phone. I've put it there if I'm giving a lot of links. I can put them all in a Google Doc on a resource and make it a resource and then give the student the QR code. So definitely one that I enjoy. So the next one, the last and final one that I think is a must-have for teachers is OneTab. I love OneTab. So if you look up here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tabs open, and I actually have 3 that I've pinned. So when you have pinned a tab, it removes this X here and I can no longer close that out. So I can click on it, but I cannot close it out. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to right click and I'm going to pin this tab. That way, no matter what happens, I cannot exit out of this slide presentation here. These other ones, though, I would like to sort of save them all. So that's where OneTab comes in. It's where you can, oh, look what it says there, reduce tab clutter, and make sure that you are not draining the memory within your computer. So I'm going to click this one-click QR code. No, sorry. I'm going to click this extension right here is OneTab, and it, at first I thought it looked like a diamond, but it's actually a funnel. So I'm going to click on it, and look what happened. It took all of those tabs that were open, those 5, and placed them there. I know I had a pause so that way you could take that all in. I'm going to restore them all so they all look like this here. Then I clicked on OneTab, and now I only have 1 tab open with those 5 there. But wait, there's more. I can click here, I can share it as a web page, I can click on more and name this tab group, I can lock it, I can star it. So just imagine, if I were going to name it right now, these are my Chrome, I should name it my top 5 must, not 6, must have Chrome extensions for teachers. And I have labeled that. So let's say I go to another website, shameless plug. Here, let's go. I have a Facebook page. I have my website. I have my YouTube. And I want to put all of these all on another tab. So I can click here and click on OneTab. And now look, it has given me again only 1 tab, but this time it's grouped the other items. Because I've already named this one, I can go here and say, let's name this group Tech Fairies. There we go. I can also share this. There's the QR code, and I'm sharing just my resources there, and I have its own link there. I can also do this for this one and say I'm going to share that one. You can scan this QR code, be taken to, and have all these active links here, share out this link, and you would have access to each one of these. OneTab, when I am curating resources for my students, this is how I share it with them. I will give them this link. I will put it in Google Classroom, I will put it into Seesaw or in an email, however I've curated these, put it in my Google slide presentation, and now my students or my colleagues have access to each one of those items there. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope what you found was helpful. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if there are any other Google Chrome extensions that you think are extremely helpful and that teachers need, leave them in the comments below. Talk to you soon.